guys, so today I'm going to be making a video about the steps that you should take to sell your home. If you're thinking about selling your home, obviously it's a big decision. I am currently in the process of selling my home. I got my real estate license about 3 months ago. I just wanted to share with you guys the things that I've learned in this process so far. I wrote a list of things that I want to let you know that I've learned just in case you're thinking about selling your house. And this will help you kind of review the process and see if you want to move forward with it. The first step would be to hop online and study the current market. Look in your zip code, homes for sale in the price range of what your home might be valued at and what you might want to sell it at. I would look at homes 50,000 below and above, so like 100,000 range, and kind of see what homes have sold for prices around that range and also what they're for sale at. Typically, if a home is priced right, it will have a lot of attention and a lot of traffic, and it will be sold a lot faster. So that is one reason why I priced my home. I didn't want to price it too high and then have people, have it sit on the market and have people think, why isn't her house selling? There must be something wrong with it. It's better to just price it right, get it in contract, become familiar with what other homes have sold for, and on your particular street, you might want to look at if anything has sold in the past year and see what that sold for. Obviously, the market can change even in a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. My house was worth a lot less just 3 weeks ago. So I made money on just sitting on it for 3 weeks longer. The market is up at its peak right now, and if you're thinking about selling, it is a great time, depending on where you're at, obviously. But back in 2011, when I first purchased my home, I got it for $130,000 less than what I'm selling it for today, and that was 6 years ago. So just if you are thinking about buying a home for the first time, I would definitely wait probably until the market goes down again, because you want to get the best deal possible. However, if you're selling a home and buying another one like I'm doing, it's okay to do it right now, in my opinion, because you're still going to make a lot off of it, and that will help you pay off your next mortgage. So getting your home ready to sell, the first step that I recommend doing is making sure that you qualify for the next home that you want. So make sure you qualify to get to where you want to be. Basically what I mean by that is consult a trusted mortgage loan officer. If you already have a real estate agent, they can probably refer you to a really good mortgage loan officer who they know and trust, and somebody that can pull your credit, look at your finances, and see if you are in a position to be able to afford the next house that you want, or if it'd be better for you to work on your credit score or make more money and wait longer, whatever the case may be. Every situation is going to be different, so it's nice to sit with somebody and get a professional idea of what you're looking at that you can afford. And so I would do your research about who you're working with before you just believe the first person that you talk to that says, nope, you don't qualify for what you want. There's definitely always more options out there, and there are more loan options than you realize. There is not only the FHA loans, but there's also, I think there's a new program with conventional loans that they're taking a lot less than 20%. So sometimes they're even taking as little as 1% down. Don't quote me on that, but I know that there are way more options than you think there are. Everybody thinks you have to have 20%, and that is completely not the case. People just assume that just because it's your first time buying a house that you should automatically take the FHA loan for first-time home buyers, and that is not always true either. Rick, the guy at work who I recommend people to speak with, he has different reasons for why it's good or bad for you to go into FHA. With FHA, I think you can get a little bit of a higher interest rate, which obviously doesn't benefit you at all if you don't need to go that route. Really assess your specific situation and make sure that the real estate agent that you are signing a buyer's agreement with or choosing to work with, make sure that they are, it doesn't even matter how many years of experience that they have, it just matters that they're going to respond to you efficiently. They're going to keep you in the loop about what's going on with your home buying process or home selling process, and just make sure that they're going to be on your side, and they're always going to try to find the answers that you're looking for. Once you've got that all figured out and you can qualify for the next house that you want, and you can sell your house at a price that is fair and that you want with the current market, The next step would be to start decluttering items from your home that don't need to be there. So even the cleanest of homes have personalized items that should be taken down and put in boxes and kept in the garage. I just went to Lowe's and I bought their large boxes that have on the sides they have little hooks where you can put your hand in and hold the box. So they were like $2 a box, and I know that's pretty expensive, but you can also go to grocery stores and find boxes, or find boxes on Craigslist if you want to reuse other people's boxes. Pack away as much as you can to make your house look as depersonalized and clutter-free as possible. There are items that you can live without for like a month or even just a little while. And I would suggest grabbing a Sharpie or something and marking on the box what you're putting in there, so that if you need to go back and find something, it won't be too hard to find. And also when you're moving, you want to know which room to take that box to. Step would be to remove any bulky furniture that might make the room look smaller. For example, I have a sectional in my living room. It tends to close off the room. It needs to go in the garage, and the other half can just be up against the window. You want the room to look as big as possible. People are looking for space, so that's why it doesn't do you any favors to leave bulky furniture. Of course, if an item is kind of light and pretty, it doesn't take up too much space, and it doesn't clutter up your mind when you look at the room, it's fine to leave it in there. Plus, that makes the moving process a lot easier when you pack boxes a little at a time while you're listing your home and while it's on the market, rather than doing it all at the last minute. That's a pain in the butt, I'm sure. So the next step would be to deep clean your home. If you have the time and energy to do it, I would suggest doing as much as you can on your own. Wiping down the baseboards and cleaning any scuff marks on the wall with like a magic eraser or microfiber towel or whatever works for you. And just kind of looking around at everything with a critical eye and seeing what needs to be cleaned. If your financial situation allows and you don't feel like you can do it all on your own, you can hire a professional cleaning service to get in there and clean everything and have it looking brand spanking new again. I would especially suggest a professional cleaning service if you have carpet. So the house I'm buying, they have tons of carpet, and they hired a professional cleaning service to come in and steam the carpet, and they also had them steam the tile as well. So with me having 2 kids and 3 dogs, I for sure plan on ripping out that carpet in like a year from now and putting in like a pretty tile or something that looks like hardwood. Clean marks on walls, baseboards, flooring, windows, outside of house. So if you have like a pressure washer, you can use that if it's safe for the paint on outside of your house and on your cement, and mow your lawns, fix up the landscaping. If you have gaps of landscaping where there's like weeds and there's no pretty flowers or anything, you can just go ahead and lay down the like black paper or something that the weeds won't grow through, and then just throw down some black mulch and it'll look fine. That's what I did. You want to make sure the home looks open and airy, and talk to your real estate agent and see if they suggest you hiring a staging service. Sometimes the real estate agent might have their own pieces of decor that they can just throw in your house to make it look a little bit nice. So, or you may already have your house beautifully decorated to where it'll appeal to the public. But yeah, your real estate agent can give you some more tips on that. And find a reputable and inexpensive photographer. Makes the house show better online, which attracts more people to come see it in person. And it has more people saving your house online and more people calling for appointment. A little search online, have your real estate agent tell you if they think the price that you have decided to list your house at is a fair price, and if they think that that price will help your house move quickly. Because you're really not doing yourself any favors by asking too much, because yeah, like I said, it can sit on the market longer, and then other people wonder why it's taking so long to sell. And when you're at a price range where you're with entry-level homes, they move quick because more people can afford it. I would make sure that you put away your valuables, either lock them away or take them with you when you leave the house so that people can go in there and look. Like if you have nice cameras, laptops, even prescription medication. Prescription medication is the #1 most stolen item in home showings, so make sure you put those in a safe place, because you really don't know these people that are coming in your house. They should always have an agent with them, and they should always leave a business card. You still can't ever be too careful. Keep your pets secured and safe. So I personally take my dogs and get them out of the house while people are here. I don't want strangers alone with my pets. I have my kids at school or at grandma's house. Yeah, so just use your judgment. The dishes out of the sink and in the dishwasher when people come in. Trash cans empty if you can, or just make sure there's no smell coming from them. The bathroom wipe down, big thing. When people are coming to look at your home, make sure the temperature is good. So 74, 75 is what I shoot for, because it's not too cold, not too hot, it's just right. And if the weather's nice outside, I'll leave the windows open. If it's too hot or too cold, then I'll close the windows, but I'll just open the blinds and let the natural light in, and also turn on all the lights in the house. Just whatever shows your home in the best light. So sometimes I like the cool tone of my house, so I don't want to turn on certain lights that are really warm tones. So yeah, just use your best judgment. And the last tip I have for now until the next video is to make sure it smells good with either essential oil diffuser with like a neutral scent, or you can have like a little Bath and Body Works candle that you burn for like an hour before they come, or just like spray a little fabric refreshener. But don't have too many smells going on at once. You just want it to be to where it kind of smells good and there's no odors when they walk in. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section and I will answer all of your questions that you may have. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!